Okay, Hayes County, here I am again with another concern. The way agenda items get placed on an agenda to be seen in court Tuesday mornings is Wednesday, we have agenda prep. Everything every department head and commissioner wants to put on an agenda gets placed into a list. And on Wednesdays in my office, department heads and I get together and go over the material, go over the backup material, answer any questions so that we could be well prepared for Tuesday morning court. We have up until Friday 5 p.m. and that thing goes live. So the hope is for the citizenry to see it on Friday at 5 o'clock and spend the weekend and Monday to review the information. Well, let me tell you what's happening. Strategically, unfortunately, information is being left out of agenda prep and not put in until the very last minute. It seems as though to give us less time to properly vet the information and do the research that's necessary. This seems to be systemic, and I'm going to call it out because I've tried politely in other venues, in other settings, and we're not getting any results. So Securus is a company that got on this agenda on the last hour at 5 o'clock on Friday. Monday morning, we got the opportunity to look over the agenda to see what's going on, and we discovered this brand new agenda item. So we basically have a few hours today to do all the research, to read the contract, to try to reach out to department heads and find out what's going on. Is this a good idea? What's it look like for other people? Here's the sad reality. When we reached out to the auditor's office, they said the receipt of the general ledger report isn't set up in revenue collections. You should ask for the receipts payment code, because Anita was trying to find out for us where's the money that the company sends us, who's tracking it, and who's verifying that the right amounts are there. Another email that was sent out very last minute, because that's how they like to have us. As we discussed, I don't have the answer to your question, but Julie Villalpando or Mark Kennedy's office may have it as they are working on the contract. That was an email from the auditor's office again. And then she speaks to the treasurer's office, and basically it says, just to recap our conversation so I may relay it correctly to the judge, I have the following notes. Due to the late Friday submission of the contract, the auditor's office has not had adequate time to review the contract. Securus collects the revenues and then sends it to the county in a percentage. What percentage? It's unknown. We don't have the answers to why the contract needs to be renewed for 5 years, additionally, why it needs to be renewed now, what items, services are needed, and what items and services are desired. What are the timelines for the equipment to be ordered? And so on. Here's another piece from the auditor's office. The treasurer's office. Thank you for clarifying that there is no net revenue report. I understand that the auditor also does not receive the report, so I guess the only one who may receive this is the sheriff's office, but they are gone for the day. Are you guys catching the tone here? We are deliberately being left out of the conversation. We ask for information from our department heads that are charged with reviewing contracts, etc., and we don't get anything back. Well, as your county judge, I want you to know that you're my responsibility countywide, which means if you're inside HEB, you're my responsibility. If you're inside the jail, you're my responsibility. And this contract at this moment in time that Securus has so far cost the citizens of Hays County that are incarcerated of which more than 70% have not yet been found guilty. In the year 2016, and that took a lot of work to get this information, $141,904.39 was our cut of the shakedown. In 2017, $172,031.90 was our cut of the hijacking of vulnerable people's hard-earned money. And in 2018, it was $183,934.30. What is this money? This is the money that if someone gets arrested, has to pay to reach to a loved one, to an attorney, to anyone, at the tune of, get this, $5.95 for the first minute, and then 30-something cents after that. That's ridiculous, folks. You are at your most vulnerable state, not been found guilty, paying tons of money to reach out to someone for help, and we're supposed to stay quiet about it because we're getting our cut. But yet, not the sheriff's office, not the auditor's office, not the treasurer's office, and definitely not the county judge's office know what our cut is, know if it's accurate, because no one has an accounting of it. Well, I've had enough. So that's why I'm making this video. I want you guys to put pressure on your commissioners to see if they could change the way they're doing business, because the status quo of the way things have been done in the past will not suffice. We are interested in doing things for the people. We are interested in being good fiscal stewards. Why am I the only one looking for us to get a better deal out of what's going on? They want to renew the contract tomorrow morning, and they don't even want to send it out for bid. I don't know about you guys, but me, as a small business owner, I think that's ludicrous. I think that's a shakedown of the citizenry, and I will not stand for it. And together with your help, we will bring awareness to the way Hays County is doing business.